Hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today, we are going to continue the Deadlands zone story with Tinesa, my nice Necro. Oh dear, I'm hideously late again. Sorry. Do I have an excuse? Not really, I was just slow today.
We cannot allow Mehrunes Dagon's servants to possess the anchorite.
I should probably maybe start saying that I'll stream 15 to 2. That would mean that I would be like right on time at 2 p.m. Let's continue by speaking with Darren. Right after we have checked today's daily endeavors. Today's daily endeavors encourage you to destroy 10 frost-atronach cheese, collect 12 cloth-producing plants, excavate 3 antiquities, earn 1,250 archival fortunes in the Infinite Archive, or heal 75,000 in Battlegrounds, Cyrodiil, or Imperial City. This is actually the easiest of today's daily endeavors. All you need is to travel to Cracklon, the Spellscar area, and find the area where frost atronach are plentiful. Completing that might take you approximately 15 minutes. So, there it is.
We can't leave the anchorite in Valkanaz Nokfraz's hands. That would be a very bad idea. He can use her blood to create devastatingly powerful incarnates, abominations even I could not stand against. We must assault his fortress, Ardent Hope.
Do you have a plan for assaulting a Daedric fortress?
I always have a plan, mortal. We will require allies for this. Rincaius and his blade bearers, and a way to get inside. The Waking Flame portal key will do, if we can attune it properly. And we need Aarox. He should be familiar with Ardent Hope.
How do we attune the portal key?
Portal keys, when properly attuned, can open paths where none existed before. But we require an expert for this. Talk to Madam Wim, little mortal. She likes you. Convince her to help. If we have to assault the front gate, then we've already lost.
I will ask Madam Wim to attune the portal key to get us into Ardent Hope.
Go on. Use your charms to convince Madam Wim to aid us once more. In the meantime, I want to try another spell of identification on the twisted rod you recovered from an Ilark summit. I believe I am close to determining its original purpose.
After the initial conversation, we, as usual, have a chance to explore the lore a little bit further, but I will leave that to you. Let's go speak with Madam Wim. I forgot this week's weekly endeavors. This week's weekly endeavors encourage you to kill 50 well-possessed, defeat 500 enemies, or complete 5 battleground matches. I have chosen to go with this one because it's easy and convenient to slay a number of enemies just through like your ordinary gameplay.
Valkanaz Nokfraz will come for Fargrave next, Wim. My blade bearers and I will not wait for that.
She's pretty and scary.
Ah, my favorite mortal returns. I do appreciate when Lyranth deigns to share you with me. Don't mind Rincaius. He believes that every problem can be solved with a sword. I do hope you have a more interesting topic to discuss with me.
We need this portal key attuned to get us inside Ardent Hope.
You too? Ardent Hope is Valkanaz Nokfraz's seat of power, and it now appears that he is supreme among Mehrunes Dagon's vassals. I do not see why you all insist on making him your enemy.
Nokfraz captured the anchorite and plans to send incarnates to conquer Fargrave for Mehrunes Dagon.
And if he succeeds, I would be foolish to defy the new regime. Still, It would be irksome to live under the Prince of Destruction's authority. At least you have a slightly better idea than a frontal assault. The Blade Bearers are fools to consider it.
Do you think you can attune the portal key to get us inside the fortress?
This key would allow me to open a portal directly into the fortress, which might give you a chance, no matter how slim. Very well. There's an old portal dais in the burn south of Ardent Hope. Meet me there and I will attune your key.
We will meet you at the portal dais.
I can't abide the anchorite in Volcanar's Nokros's grip, not out darling of the alleys. Let me gather some materials and recall the proper incantations. Then I will collect Lyrinth and meet you at the old portal dais in the burn, south of Ardent Hope.
So, as I've understood, Madame Wim is a dark seducer, a mascan, often associated to Uncle Shale. And I really like how they have placed butterflies behind Madame Wim as a symbol of her connection to.
Gather the Blade Bearers.
There you go.
We must attack Ardent Hope before
Now,
Noctros makes his next
to the
move.
portal dais,
Our swords
which
are yours
is
to command, Rinkias.
conveniently close to a way shrine. Trap up. As usual, we are drinking coffee. Sure. Madam Wim should be waiting for us right behind the way shrine. Or at least close by. Let's see if we can find her. Well, the way seemed short on the map, but we do need to run a little bit further because mountain. Not even a vampire can pass through rock.
Ah, good. Wake the old days by matching the stones with the runes nearby, while I attune the portal key.
So we need to tap rocks, stones. I hope this isn't a puzzle, because I stink at those. I need to turn the Daedric stones so they match the nearby runes. Where are the nearby runes? Can't spot runes. There's a book right next to us. I wonder if that offers aid. Where did I see it? Yeah. Epics of Malon's Dagon, Volume 1. This did not offer assistance. These don't have runes. Those don't have runes. The ground doesn't have runes. Confusion is great with this one today. Sometimes they have like a pillar that has all the runes inscribed upon it. Sometimes they're written on counterparts. Sometimes you find them in a book. Are these stones? No, these are all the same. Should we just turn them randomly? Let's.
Yes, I can sense the connections.
So turning them randomly works. Perfect.
Conduits of energy are opening.
So this both is and isn't a puzzle.
Oh, nicely
Curiouser
done.
and curiouser. Speak with Madam Webb.
The key is attuned and the dais activated, mortal. Now, come and retrieve your portal key. Here you are, a freshly attuned portal key.
Thank you.
Carry it with you, and the portal will deposit you inside Ardent Hope. After that, matters are in your hands. I do hope Lyranth has a plan for what to do once you get there.
Any advice for us, Madam Webb?
For you, sweet mortal, always. Let Lyranth and the others worry about these affairs, and come back to Fargrave with me. Your life is short enough. Why risk it on this fool's errand? I can promise that our association would be mutually satisfying.
Daddy. I need to save the anchorite.
Oh, I was only having a bit of fun. You are so deliciously stoic. And correct, I must admit. Mehrunes Dagon has long coveted Fargrave's doors to the many realms. Do not let Nokros use our fair anchorite to accomplish that. Remember, distraction.
Distraction?
Here you are. Oh, I was only...
Press
What else
the
would
wrong
you call the
button.
Blade Bearer's action? While they draw the attention of Nokros's forces, you must move quickly. You have until the last Blade Bearer falls. Use that time wisely. And I do hope you survive. For aesthetics, if nothing else.
I will.
The Blade Bearers will keep the fortress's defenders occupied.
Leave that to your clan, Rinkaius, and come with us. We could use your sword.
I will face Nokros in open battle, in the sight of my kin. That is the path of honor.
Well said, Blade Bearer, but I will destroy Nokros. Master, a word, please.
Speaking with allies seems to be an optional step, so let's skip it. But we do need to speak with Erox.
I was once supreme among Lord Dagon's warlords. By the strength of my own hand, I kept the Dremora of the Deadlands in line. They feared me once. Now they have forgotten me. Curse that traitorous Nokros!
You really hate Vulcanus Nokros, don't you, Erox?
Hate is too weak a word for what I feel, Master. I do not begrudge him for chafing under my rule. That is the Deadlands way. It is natural to challenge those above you. But Nokros chose the path of cowardice. He must answer for that.
What do you mean, the path of
Did
cowardice?
Nokros face me in open battle? Did he strike me down with his own strength and fervor? No! He resorted to a trickster's curse. His actions revealed his fear, not his power. He has not earned his place at the head of Lord Dagon's armies.
Do you want to return to Mehrunes Dagon's service?
I do not know. I would certainly be more worthy than Nocthos, but Mehrunes Dagon allowed that worm to replace me through trickery and deceit. I gave Lord Dagon my unstinting loyalty. But where was his loyalty to me? We should go, Master.
Alright, Erox, hop into my back.
As you say, Master.
Go on. Step through.
The Deadlands quest line truly is entertaining, and I do feel that Erox has a little bit of a surprise for us in the end. Let's enter the portal and see what happens. Reach the inner keep. All the way there.
This is the Barbican, Master. Go east and then north to reach the inner keep.
East and then north. We could use vampire privilege and just dash through, but that wouldn't be much fun.
There is our distraction, just as Rincaius promised. Let us not waste it. To the inner keep.
Where is our distraction? Confused. These parts of the plains of Oblivion are familiar to us from, well, Oblivion. I spent many days in that town, and I'm very happy to see that they took us back to those unfamiliar lands. I have two weapons naturally on Tenisa, but in smaller battles I most often choose to just use my main weapon. Faster and somehow more convenient. We made it to the door. Ardent Hope City.
I smell blood. Mortal blood.
Search for the anchorite.
Watch for blood adepts. They are Nokfroz's most trusted servants. If we encounter them, the anchorite may be nearby.
Blood adepts sounds like vampires. If you play as a vampire, feeding on another vampire will give you an achievement. I wonder if the blood adepts mentioned work for that. Purple domes most times keep you from using your abilities. They're sort of a magical damper. So if you see one, maybe don't stand inside it. Another prey trap. Ouch.
If Nokfroz harvests the anchorite's blood, she may not survive the process.
The blood I smell. It's not the anchorites. She smells different. Keep looking.
Let's see if we can eat this guy. No. I don't think that tremoras are inedible. Blood Adept Sanctum.
The anchorite. She's near.
I sense her presence as well.
Looks like a storage area. With a lot of curious clutter.
There. Blood Lord Zaba. And he has the anchorite. Let us listen in.
Eavesdrop on Blood Adept. Can do.
Your blood will empower the perfected cataclysm and birth an incarnate to conquer all for Mehrunes Dagon.
I'll destroy that device, just like I destroyed the Riven Cataclysm.
Volcanaz Nokfroz, cast down the foolish Aarocs and purge the Order of the Waking Flame. You will submit too. Bring her. Nokfroz awaits us in the volcano. And you there, in the shadows.
Hi.
We will deal with you soon enough.
Oh dear, they saw us.
Foolish! When I am restored, I will return and slaughter them all!
Another time, Aarocs. How do we reach that volcano?
Through the door to the north. Soon, Nokfrost will feel my wrath!
So through this doorway. This seems like a safe room, so I will park you here while I fetch more coffee. Oops. I had a good time. That seemed like a good place for a grave robber. If you have blood mist, it will easily transport you through blade traps, but I don't have that, so we need to time our steps perfectly.
The blade bearers draw the attention of most
I
of the
don't like
fortress,
blade
but they
traps.
will not endure much longer. We must hurry.
So this quest seems to take us closer to completing our weekly endeavor of lane 500 minutes. Which is, of course, a very good thing. Up the stairs and through a doorway. Upper reaches. Oh wow.
Let me down, Master. I can run from here.
As I feared, the blade bearers falter.
These are the mighty blade bearers. Kneel, Rinkias, or Volkanar's Nakvraz will erase your clan from existence.
Did I hear a roar? Oh, it's a manticore. Speak with Liren.
The path to the Cataclysm lies ahead, but the blade bearers are in trouble. If they fall, all eyes will turn toward us as we ascend. We will never reach the Anchorite. Perhaps now is the time to release the magic stored in the Twisted Rod.
What does the magic stored in the Twisted Rod do?
I am guessing, but a guess is all I have. I believe that the Twisted Rod holds the key to breaking Aerox's curse. The magic inside it, it's Aerox's true form. If I break the rod, Aerox would be restored to his former glory. For a time.
For a time?
Time, or lack thereof, is the issue. If I had more of it, I could work out a permanent solution. But if we break the rod without removing the curse, it may restore Aerox, at least until the curse reasserts itself. We could certainly use his power.
So we sacrifice Aerox's long-term restoration to use his power right now.
If we want to save the Blade Bearers and the Anchorite, yes. I will also need to stay behind. I can stave off the curse, but even that won't allow him to retain his true form for long. Take the rod and decide quickly, mortal. As I said, time is short.
What do you think, Aerox?
Break the rod! Release me to seek my vengeance! I demand it!
It seems somehow heartless to use him like this and not allow him to return to his true form afterwards. But we don't have a choice.
The magic is released. Get ready, Daedrat. Your final flight is about to begin.
Behold the wrath of Aarox the Mutilator. Behold your doom.
Aarox has returned. Run!
I wish he could stay like
On
that.
your feet, rally to me.
Come, mortal. I can smell Nakraz's fear. Take the path of cinders, and I will help you reach the anchorite.
Alright, reach the path of cinders.
Go, mortal. The blade bearers will aid you as we can.
Ascend the path of cinders. This isn't a very long trip, but
Twisted rod in each, and I shall destroy them all at the power of Aarox the Mutilator.
oh, need here.
Onward, mortal. These barricades cannot stand against my true form.
Oh. More enemies. And even more enemies. Enemies usually come in 3 waves, I've noticed. We're approaching the second gate. Inventory full. Welcome to another stream where Heather sells
Can I help
things.
you?
My controller's right trigger has developed a squeak. This is highly annoying and I apologize, but I can't do anything about it. You can hear it most clearly
Anything
when
I can
I'm
do for
like
you?
in an inventory or selling things to a merchant. Not a good time for a sell.
Here, mortal. See how they tremble before us. To the next gate.
Second wave. And that. I've forgotten Watchers can do that. I see the third gate. I wonder if enemies will be larger here. They sometimes are. Use twisted rod.
The last barrier falls, mortal. To the volcano. My vengeance is at hand.
Breach the third gate and sink the anchor. Enemies do be larger this way. But we managed. Is this a Arox to the rescue?
No, I was so close.
No.
Reasserts itself. Arox is a miserable detriment once more.
Oh, this saddens me.
Arox is still Arox. I am with you, Master. This way.
You're so formidable. So, this part of the quest offers us little to no chance of getting turned around and misplaced. I find this pleasing. Also, this structure is very pleasing to the eye.
Too late, mortal. The anchorite's blood flows through the catalyst, and soon Vulcanar's Nakfrost will emerge transformed!
Destroy Vulcanar's Nakfrost. That guy?
You are free.
Meddlesome fools. I already have what I need from Emperor Morganar's head.
Embodiment of destruction and creation, bound within one mighty fall.
Okay, 1.8 million hit points. Next turn.
Prepare to meet your doom! Doom him, Master!
I'll support you, friend. Just like at the Riven Cataclysm.
You cannot defeat me.
Where did it go?
Disaster personified. Destroy the mortal.
I need a moment to gather my power!
Oh, so much flame. Maybe don't go into the flame. Try to avoid flame as much as possible. Should we use our ultimate? Ouch.
You need my power, friend!
Okay.
Soon my power will be ready to use!
Destroying the smaller enemies might be a good choice here. Otherwise, they might overwhelm you and make the battle even
To
harder.
deal with the perfected cataclysm. We need to destroy the cataclysm so they can't create any more of those abominable incarnates.
Need to destroy the pretty thing. That does make sense.
We actually did it! I wasn't sure you'd come for me, but I'm glad you did. Wait. Do you feel that? Something's coming. Oh no.
Noctros underestimated you. You are indeed powerful. For mortals. I remember you, little one. Morikar's whelp. I have plans for you. Your companions, however, are a momentary nuisance. I shall destroy them.
Fall back! We cannot fight Mehrunes Dagon.
Hang on! I'll get us out of here!
Should we call that a Deus Ex Labyrinth? Let's return to the House of Winds.
How I missed you.
Well fought, all of you. Lord Erox, it was an honor to share a battlefield with you.
Yes. Forever they will fear my name. No matter what form I wear.
Back to the House of Winds. We need time to recover. And to talk.
Walk the streets with pride, mortals. You saved Fargrave. And most likely Nairn as well.
But did you hear? Mehrunes Dagon said he had plans for me.
Yes. The Prince of Destruction took note
How
of you.
do we... Oh,
You overcame his most...
House of Winds, right here.
To it than that. My mother, Sister Saldina, told me I would help me.
Speak with Lyran. Upstairs. And I probably don't want to know what's happening here.
All has turned out to my satisfaction. I learned what I needed to, and you eliminated the threat of incarnates laying waste to Fargrave and the mortal world. And with Sister Saldina and Valkanaz Nakvraz gone, none remain to build new cataclysts.
Can you tell me exactly what you learned, Lyran? You've been pretty vague about that.
You have served me well, and I have a certain fondness for you, mortal. But do not presume that we are friends. Dromora have no need of such things. And I will not share my secrets with you. They are mine, and mine alone. Let us talk of other things.
Do you think the Anchorite will be alright?
The Anchorite has demonstrated the ability to survive whatever hardships come her way. She will sort out her memories and come to terms with her parentage, eventually. And she should be safe here in Fargrave. The Stricture will see to that.
Mehrunes Dagon seemed interested in the Anchorite. This might not be over yet.
It is over for now, little mortal. I, too, am curious about the daughter of a Longhouse Emperor. But thanks to your efforts at Ardent Hope, she remains out of Dagon's hands. You have served both me and your world well. Take this, with my gratitude.
And thus we have completed the quest. That is known as the Deadlands Zone Story. Let's check something in the achievements. Deadlands. I haven't done any fishing. I haven't done any finding of Sister Seldina's lectures. Nor have I done that, but I'm most interested in seeing if there is more. Complete the Lost Ambition quest in the Deadlands. Sometimes story DLCs chapters have hidden quests in them. These unlock when you complete both zone stories and both prologues that are associated to said chapter. So I should complete the Blackwood story quest with Tinesa, and then also complete this prologue quest to Blackwood, and that should unlock the 3 remaining quests here in the Deadlands. Perhaps we should look into that in the future. But now, since we haven't yet grown exhausted, let's travel to first Oregon and then High Isle to quickly take part in the what on earth was it called? Celebration of the Presence event thing that's going on right now. I streamed the event details last week, but there is still time to enjoy and earn event tickets. I have 11, so I need to buy something.
Is that a heroic?
Oh, yes, it is. I have all of the parts that are available right now to the Haven of the 5 Companions, so I'm not going to get those. I don't want the statuettes, but I would like to own all of the pieces to the legacy of the Draper style. So I will purchase this. There we go. 5 tickets, well spent. Now, let's travel to either High Isle or Garland and complete a delve quest. High Isle it is. Oh, I do hope I get one that's close to the wastelands I have unlocked.
Over here, I could use your help.
This is a boss quest, and this a dev quest?
If you're looking for hard work for good
Yes,
pay,
yes, interested.
there's a... I expect...
Thanks. I have lied to you. That was boss quest, and Waylord gives you the delve quest.
If it is you.
Coral clips. And where might that be? There. Where's my quest marker? No, map marker.
The hours are good when you get
Oh.
to travel.
All the way there. Well, I suppose we would do the boss quest instead.
They are traitors to the memory of Admiral.
Maps in High Isle are very, very annoying. I suppose we are going for this boss because we are being sent to the docks instead of like to the ordinary outdoor areas. No matter, we shall run. As we travel here, we should be able to see the quest markers a little bit better. What do you know? I am correct. So if we just run this way, following the road, we should be okay. Emphasis on the word route. Needed to get my bearings there. I think I have failed. Perhaps this way. So we can't get through the mountains from here. What if we jump? Well, that won't help at all. It seems we are stuck. So, do we run down the beach all the way to the boss here and then take this path? Oh. Such an inconvenient way. Well discovered. Helpful. This probably maybe takes us through the mountains. Hidden boundary discovered. You can craft a set here, but I've forgotten which one. And as we exit, we are on the road which I wanted to use in order to get to the
What
boss.
is she thinking? No one gets off this island.
That sounds a bit better. Let's run straight to the way shrine and then try to make our way to that boss enemy. I've noticed that while sprinting, my vampires start panting when they're at about 25% stam. That's amusing. On the way to the matron, we find brine clams. That was 2 and one more makes 3. Now we need to get to that hilltop. Perhaps through here? Perhaps we should have taken the other. This boss is more than a little bit tricky to reach, but we will get to her at some point. Is that the path? That is the path. Usually during events you don't need to wait for a long time to find friends who are also tasked with killing a boss. This time we only have one friend, so might have to wait a little bit longer. I don't think the Headlit Patron was the most challenging boss in High Isle, but still might need more peeps. Maybe here. Oh yes, I'm hybrid. but I'm also a very fragile stage 4 vampire. Can we take it? Just 2 girls. Uncertain. Perhaps as we are already so close, we should just run for the delve. Let's. Sorry to abandon Brent, but sometimes one just doesn't have time to wait. Following this road should take us pretty close to the delve. If not, to the door. Perhaps a short cut. My shrine unlocked and we're almost at the delve. Curl clips discovered.
You there?
Yeah.
I'm begging you. There was a shipwreck. The others need help.
Gather Daedric ritual components. Also, beware always. First destination in a cave inside a cave. So clumsily. Oh, more enemies alright. More enemies. But slaying enemies has a chance to give you higher costs. And those hold all sorts of goodies inside, so those things are always welcome. Oh, we need to go all the way down there. I actually didn't mean to jump. I lost my footing there. Luckily, that didn't give us any fall damage. Should we make our way to the other door next? Yeah? Yes. I should have, of course, paused to help, but I didn't feel like it. Let's see if we can sprint all the way to the next location.
I'll kill the first outsider I see.
Second druidic ritual component. Check. One more. Oh. Also,
no one can stop the Elder Tide.
A change. Again.
Yes?
I should really sort through my inventory and decide what I need and what I don't need, but
How may I?
I don't think now is the time to do that. We need to find one more druidic component, and that is waiting for us here-ish. Now we are free to return to Confluent Bay to return our quest.
Welcome back, adventurer. Were you able to successfully perform the task I assigned to you?
Here are the druidic ritual components you requested.
I'm not an expert on such matters, so I'll have to take your word for it.
And as a reward, we get 2 event tickets, 2 High Isle reward covers, and a glorious High Isle copper.
Unfortunately.
Thank you. Let's see what we got. Ooh, alchemist survey. Hi. Ooh, focus script. Dispel. Again. Shields are a bit useless to me because I never play as a tank. Ooh, a girl. Oh. I don't think any of my crafting characters know this pattern. Let's see what it looks like. That is so pretty. I am pleased. I'm going to blank that and read it as really or a recipe. But now, as vampire is hungry and I am hungry, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. Oh no. I will return next Thursday at 2-ish p.m. to... what should we do? Let's look around the Deadlands area a bit more. Thank you so much for watching and see you all later.